A little bit about Taylor Lujan. That's wrestling. You know, you talk about wrestling 420 seconds, and he used the.
Yeah, he used them all. I mean, he definitely used them all. That's, I mean, that's the thing is we have to do more of up and down the lineup, though. I mean, we have to continue to wrestle through every single position, and then also being smart. You know, making adjustments. You get caught somewhere, then you don't keep putting yourself back in that position. You know, I mean, there's some awareness things that we have to be able to do better of. You know, obviously not a great day for our team. I mean, but the thing is how do you respond? I mean, and you hear me say it, and it probably gets to be a broken record a little bit, but this is really what we talk about, these situations. You know, those guys that win 0-2, what kind of teammate are they going to be? I mean, yeah, you can feel sorry for yourself, but not right now. You gotta wait till the tournament's over, because you got teammates that are relying on you, that need that energy, that positive energy. So, you know, I'm interested to see how those guys respond. I know they'll be good teammates. You know, we got a couple All-Americans that are on the backside right now, and they got to fight for their life to get back on the stand. But you know, getting back on the stand isn't, to me, what it's about. It's about performing at your best and improving and seeing growth. And you know, right now with how we've competed, there hasn't been. I mean, if you go by results, I mean, there hasn't been a whole lot of growth, because I mean, the results aren't very good overall. I mean, you know, just to be plain blunt with where we're at. But you know, we still got 3 guys on the backside. We got 1 guy in the quarterfinals, and those guys have to make a deep run. One match at a time, though. You know, we can't get caught ahead. Hey, how many matches until I get to the round of 12? How many till I'm an All-American? Those things. It is about the match that's in front of them. That's absolutely it, and we'll get them ready to go in that match in front of them and go out and score a whole bunch of points. Because I mean, you can see, you guys watch the backside matches. Some guys are ready to fight, and some guys aren't. And we have to be the guys that are ready to fight every single time.
As you know, disappointing as the day was, Holschlag probably ended up on a high note, because he went out and he was really. These 0-2 was not what he wanted.
No, I mean, last year went 0-2. He hadn't won a match yet at the national tournament, so I'm sure those things, you know, as much as you don't say them, you know they're in the back of your head. So you want to make sure you take care of that. You know, did a good job scrambling out, get a score, and then got back points, and then the guy picked down, which is perfect. You know, obviously good for us. I'm not sure what they were thinking, but I'll thank them for it, because I wouldn't have put him down there. But you know, that's sometime in those situations, you know, guys make those calls, and he did a great job of. I'd like to see him get the pin. I'm going to be kind of greedy, but getting a tech fall, getting a win, and now you start to get on a roll. I say that's the thing is like a guy like him, no one's going to look forward to wrestling him. I mean, he is going to scratch and claw and fight and bite and do everything he can to every single match, and that's how you get back on the stand. That's how you go through the backside. That's how a guy that is unseeded goes and ends up being an All-American. That's how a guy goes from. You know, I don't know. I told the guys. I said I've never been on a team or had a guy that's went from losing first round to going and getting third. I've seen guys do it before, but it's going to take a gritty SOB, and he's a gritty SOB that, you know, one match at a time could do it. And he got a little bit of momentum going tonight. You know, Max. I thought Max. You know, the 2-2. That puts you in a bad spot. You know, and I thought that he wrestled. I mean, comparative to the match at you know, the Big 12s, made some good adjustments, was able to get to some attacks, didn't hold his right hand, so I mean, some things that we worked on, he went out and did, but you know, you get behind, that makes it tough, and you know, then you got to be able to, I guess you got to be able to capitalize when you get those opportunities, and he had a few of them, and he capitalized on a few, but you got to capitalize on a few more. But I know how he'll come back. I mean, I know how he's talking right now, and that's the thing is you have to refocus right now. In the guys that don't refocus, I mean, you can see it. You watch it. I mean, you guys have been here. You watch the guys. You can see the guys that don't get refocused and back to where they need to be able to really make a run back in that tournament, because they're still thinking about the loss, and the loss is gone. I mean, it's done. It's all about how we can finish, because you know, Saturday morning, then you can go cry, then you can do that, but. Now's not the time for that. Now's the time to refocus, and we got a hell of a lot of tournament left, and we got to have those guys come back strong and build a lot of momentum, you know, for themselves in the program.
How did you like Drew Foster's coming out with a win with the beginning?
I mean, he should beat that guy. I mean, it's just, plain and simple. I mean, he's better than him. You know, the thing is guys try to slow matches down and try to wrestle, you know, a strategy, and sometimes that frustrates us, and we get upset and like, well, this guy's supposed to wrestle. Well, if a guy comes out and just wrestles straight up, they're not going to win the match. So they're going to wrestle a strategy. They're going to grab your wrist. They're going to slow down. They're going to try to hit a reshot. They're going to do those things. And I don't understand why we get so upset about that stuff. And I hear all these other guys talk about it too. But, dude, that's what guys are going to do. So if we get upset about it, then we're playing right into their hands. You have to keep attacking again. You have to go attack again. You have to freaking crack them open. You got to work hard to crack them open. And that's even in that match, the match tonight, he didn't work hard enough. Plain and simple. Guys want it to be easy. And it's not going to be easy. I mean, it is not going to be easy. And every match is different, too. That's the thing is, like, you know, I kind of expect him to do this in this match because last match he did that. Man, we talk about it all the time. It's never going to be the same. Guys are going to make adjustments. We have to make adjustments. It's not going to be easy. And if you go out thinking it's going to be easy, we are going to struggle. And he struggled tonight. That guy went out and got a score. He rode us, got hustle off the bottom. I mean, those are little things that have to do. I mean, so we got to kick him in the tail and get him ready for tomorrow. So I kind of went off what you wanted to talk about, but I'm not thinking about the last match. I'm thinking about, you know, the match you won earlier. I'm thinking about the match that's right now, and that he has to get back to offense, and he has to be just more gritty and tough in those situations, and not expect it to be easy. This match that he's got with his next guy, Parker, it is not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy. But if you work and you continue to work and you crack them open, then it can get easy. Kind of like Hoshog, you know. At first it wasn't easy. The guy was in deep. He almost scored on, then he took him down. Then all of a sudden he gets some back points, and then guys start to kind of fade and roll over. But man, you got to put a lot of points on the board to be able to do that. So you kind of got me off on a whole nother area. But we bottom line is we have to put out more win matches. I mean, putting heads on our mat, that stuff. That stuff can't happen. I don't care if there's 5 seconds left or whatever. And just those type of things. I mean, you got guys in the stand. You got our young guys in the stands. You got those things. They don't have to happen. And I know it's tough, man. And, you know, I mean, the tournament may be over, but I think you have to continue to fight till that last tick, that last second. And that's what I mean for you and I. When we talk about you and I, that's what I want. I mean, they fight till the last second every single match. And so we got to do more of that in the practice room, and we got to do a better job. I'll put it on us. We have to have them more prepared.